For GRTS News, I am Ajami Sise.
The Gambia has won the award for the leading and best international stand at the recently ended Akwaaba Travel Market, uniting top names and brands in the tourism industry in Nigeria's commercial capital, Lagos. Ibrahim Ajata witnessed the four-day travel retreat, and he reports the charms of the West Coast were conspicuously exhibited under prolific synergies poured on advancing sub-regional tourism.
We are ranking Akwaaba as one of the biggest state fairs in the sub-region.
Next year, I'm sure this hall will be too small.
The Gambia joined over 25 destinations, top-notch travel agencies, and 12 global airlines at the 8th edition of the Akwaaba Travel Market, uniting forces to propel sub-regional travel and tourism. The event has been promoting and harnessing endeavors in the regional travel sector for the past 7 years, yet in its 8th episode, the Akwaaba engaged an oasis of synchronized ideas and marketing initiatives, which underscored the growing vitality of the West Coast as the ultimate destination for that unique and one-off experience.
This is the best place, and this is the avenue where we can promote it. Nigeria being our big brothers, we have a lot of cultural ties dating back to colonial days.
The Plus Eco Hotels and Suites in the Nigerian commercial capital of Lagos was the venue of intense marketing and promotion activities, fusing leading brands and destinations in the travel world for 4 days of focused expositions in what has become the biggest travel fair in Africa, listed under the United Nations World Tourism Organization. Superstars exhibiting everything from ornamental charms, artifacts shaping novel tourism products, travel and investment opportunities to fully packaged tours, offering the promise of treasured breaks, relishing the fascinations of the West Coast, gave outstanding form to a convergence indispensably central to the growth of this significant industry, helping to spiral employment and national GDPs on the continent.
This is Makasuto. I said earlier by one of the speakers, Gambia is now the leading country in ecotourism. An example is this.
A drive to maximize gains in significant measures, perhaps no destination to greater advantage of the travel fair that the Gambia, as officials of the Gambia Tourism Board, steered a distinct marketing approach, winning quick acclaim and unprecedented interest at the fore of a diverse delegation drawing representation from the most critical aspect of the local travel industry. The impressive Gambian Expo, which unfailingly won the prize for the best international stand, was the scene of vibrant marketing exploits, trading the exclusive Smiling Coast brand.
You know, Gambia has made us smile. I'm drinking Wonjo.
Wonjo? Tell me, you gotta tell these people how Wonjo really tastes.
Yeah, Wonjo is nice.
Wonjo is nice.
And this is our biggest memory of Gambia, and you could see all the Nigerians are walking away with Wonjo and all the drinks. So
really,
it's a real Gambian experience. Yeah.
And yet the Akwaaba might have been a fairly ordinary affair without the Gambian input. The second day of the travel festival celebrated the Gambia Day, an extraordinarily beautiful occasion showcasing the unmissable attributes of the Smiling Coast, actually brought smiles for all who witnessed what was generally approved as the most eye-catching and memorable highlight of this year's Akwaaba.
Last year, I spoke about the efforts of the Gambia Tourism Board and stakeholders, what they are doing to develop regional tourism and appeal to all in our region, especially our sub-region, to work together to promote regional tourism.
Gambian emissary to Nigeria, Angela Koli Iheme, was the auspicious host of the day, which attracted scores of dignitaries and travel gurus, including the spirited Chief Otumba, chairman of the Nigeria Tourism Development Corporation.
We're happy to celebrate with the Gambians and to reassure the Gambians that we'll continue to work together.
Celebrations of the Nigeria Day followed next, giving the event unforeseen dimension when Gambian officials were again invited to outline the pleasant delights of the Smiling Coast. The occasion gave essence to a momentous partnership between Africa's smallest and biggest destination, fusing energies to advance tourism.
It just goes to show how, you know, Gambians really work hard in whatever they do and try to excel in whatever they're involved in. So we're very much proud. We were here, we represented the Gambia.
You know, this is a milestone for the entire country to come to Nigeria and showcase what the Gambia has to offer and nominated as the best international stand, it means a lot. It means that we have really penetrated or sent the message that we wanted to send to the Nigerian market.
That's the conclusion of a significant convergence, bringing together the entire travel and tourism sector, moving to advance the cause of tourism in this sub-region. The 8th edition of the Akwaaba Travel Market has been adjourned temporarily. Delegates will be going home, but one destination will remain etched on their mind. It's the Smiling Coast, providing breaks with your name outlined in bold terms. The Gambia won the award for the best international stand through a significant marketing approach, selling the brand of the Smiling Coast. Ibrahim Ajata, GRTS, Lagos.
Congratulations there to the GTB. 20 immigration personnel, all middle-ranking officers, recently completed a week-long training in managerial and leadership skills. Modules taught during the interface included challenges of modern and traditional leadership, time management, staff motivation, strategic planning and management, code of conduct, among a host of issues. Our Babkar Sengor has the details.
The training forms part of the Immigration Department's overall drive to maintain the level of competence in the force, a move that has seen a great number of officers trained on a variety of issues relevant to their duties. This particular training is meant to equip middle-ranking officers on issues relating to modern and traditional leadership, time management skills, staff motivation, strategic planning and management, among a host of other key programs. The Management Development Institute has built a successful partnership with the Immigration Department, and the Institute has provided the instructors for this round of training. The message from the officials has been one of a familiar call. It is for the beneficiaries to make good use of the valuable models learned from the program, particularly in their line of duties.
Capacity building, as I said earlier on, is part and parcel of our agenda. And then don't stop here. Please don't stop here. Continue, continue, and continue.
A lot will be expected of these men and women whose overall performance in training officialship has been one of extreme dedication. After this training, are the participants ready to implement their newfound skills?
If you have the capacity. Remember I said before, the employer always expects a lot from employee. But the question now is, do you have the capacity to deliver? If you have the capacity to deliver and you don't deliver, it's your responsibility. But if you are ready to deliver and you don't have the capacity, it is the responsibility of the employer. But here the employer has done his level best to give you the capacity. It is now your responsibility to also, and I hope you will do that well.
Those words will be carefully assessed in time as the participants return to their various offices. For GRTS News, this is Babu Karsana.
The unending problems facing South African miners continue to haunt the organization. Find out what is being done to resolve the dispute over pay. Running away from trouble, Syrian refugees find life at the refugee camp inhospitable. And we examine the latest efforts undertaken by authorities in Morocco to attract foreign investment and diversify the economy. We'll be back with these and other stories right after this. Welcome back. Over 30,000 Syrian refugees are living in squalid conditions in camps in Lebanon after fleeing fighting between government rebel forces. The refugees, who are mostly women and children, are being cared for by UNICEF, which is providing food and water. But as we hear in this report, most of the refugees are complaining that life back home is far better than conditions in the camp.